Welcome, ladies. Today we are talking about how to start a business, even if you're new, even if you have no experience. Okay, so starting an online business when you're a newbie with no experience can feel overwhelming, it can feel challenging, and if I'm honest, it can feel really lonely. So not everyone is going to understand your vision of starting a business, okay? And not everyone is going to be totally on board. So I've been there and I would love to share the basic steps to start your business without the overwhelm and pressure. Okay. So, spoiler alert, you don't need a fancy website or a graphic designer or a virtual assistant or an online presence on all 87 social media platforms in order to get started and start making money. Okay. I'm going to share exactly what you need to get your first client and your next client so that you can create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that you love. Hey, ladies. Okay. Michelle, Juanetta, Joanne, thanks for joining me. So, if we haven't met already, I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a life and business coach for busy women. I'm also an NLP practitioner and I have a master's in business. So I help women create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that they love. And the reason why I created this training is because I see a lot of women who are just overwhelmed just at starting the business. Okay. There's so many pieces, there's so many things to do. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. So I see a lot of that. Okay. I see a lot of that in this group. I see a lot of that in my group, in confident and courageous biz building mamas. So I want to sort of break it down into 4 different steps that you need to take. And some of these are actionable, okay, I'm going to go do that. And some of these are more subjective. Okay. When I say subjective, I mean some of this is mindset, right? It's actually believing that you can start a business and that you can be successful is just as important as the strategy of your business. Okay. Because if you don't believe that it's possible, it's not. If your brain doesn't believe that it's possible for you to have a successful business, it's going to be fighting against you every time you try and do something with your business. Every time you try a new strategy, it's not going to work out if you don't actually believe that it's going to work. Okay. So I'm going to go through these 4 steps just to break it down and make it as simple as possible for you to have the structure of how to start your business. Okay. So grab a notebook and a pen so that we can take some notes. You're going to want to take some notes on this. Okay. So if you're watching live, also drop a red heart. Tell me that you're here. If some of you have already said hi in the comments, if you are watching the replay, I know a lot of you watch the replay, so drop a purple heart in the comments and I will come back and say hi and answer any questions. Okay, so if you have any specific questions as we're going through these 4 things, I'm going to go into as much detail as I can in this 30 minutes. We only have 30 minutes here. So I'm going to go into as much detail as possible. But in the meantime, I do trainings like this every week in my group. So I'm going to go into more detail on each of these steps in my group, in the trainings there, in future trainings. Okay. So if you're not already a part, come join Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas, and you'll see that there's a lot more free resources and trainings. Okay. Okay. Hi, April. Nice to see you too. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do here, the first piece of starting your starting your business all together really comes down to you creating a vision. Okay. What is it that you want your business to look like? How do you want it to show up in relation to your life? Okay. Because they're not separate. Your life and your business are all one. It's all you. It's all how you're showing up in the world. It's all the impact and the money and the abundance and all of the things that you're creating in your life. It all goes together. Okay. It's not separate. It's not just here's my life and here's my business and they don't even fit together. That is not how this works. Okay. So what I want you to do is create this vision of what you want your life and your business to look like in 3 to 5 years. Okay. Think of this vision as your roadmap. Hey, what kind of business would light you up? So maybe you already know the answers to some of these questions, but humor me here and tell me in the comments, what kind of business would light you up? How do you want to show up in the world with your special gifts? How many hours do you want to work per week? How much money do you want to make per month? What are your core values? Why is this important to you? Okay. All of these things, as your vision, help you move forward and actually take action on your business. Okay. So some of you have probably been thinking about starting a business for a long time, maybe even years. And the reason why you haven't taken action and you haven't taken the next step is partly because you don't have this bigger vision and this bigger why of why is this important to you? Okay. What is the significance of you creating a part-time business with full-time income? How does it feel to achieve that goal? What would it mean for you and your family? Okay. This is important because anchoring in your why you want to build this business and what it will mean for you is the key to resilience and persistence. Again, your brain is going to be fighting against you if you don't have a good reason of why you're going to do something hard. Okay. Because it's not easy. It's hard. So if you have a good reason, when things get hard, you're going to have a deep-rooted reason to keep going and to not give up. Okay. So that's one of the things that we do in my private coaching program. We get to the bottom of what you really actually want in your life and in your business. And then we map out a plan and crunch the numbers and figure out how to make it work based on the time that you have to spend in your business and the amount of money that you want to make. Okay. Once we get to the bottom of what you truly want in your life and in your business, it's a simple numbers game. Okay. We can figure it out. Okay, so that's the first thing, your big vision. What do you want this business in your life to look like in relation to your actual entire life? Okay, it's not just this business is separate and your life is separate. It's all together. Okay, so the second thing is get in the right mindset. Okay, it is absolutely critical that you intentionally create the thoughts and beliefs that you need in order to succeed. Okay, because you're going to have thoughts that creep into your brain like, I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough for this. I'm not cut out for entrepreneurship. Like, why am I even doing this? Like, this is so hard. You're going to have thoughts and beliefs that creep into your mind that tell you that you can't actually accomplish what you want to accomplish, or that tell you that you're not good enough, or that you're not smart enough, or you're not experienced enough. Okay, but I'm here to tell you that you have everything that you need right now to start this business. Okay. You might need support outside of your skill set. You might need to delegate something, or you might need to get a coach, or you might need to get a mentor, but you have everything that you need in terms of helping someone. Okay. So you need to develop this mindset that everything is figure outable. Okay. If you don't know how to do it, you can figure it out, right? There's Google, right? Or you can hire someone to help you, right? So I want you to embrace the challenges. Okay. I want you to learn from your failures. I want you to stay focused on your big vision, because it's easy to get bogged down in the details of running a business and starting this business. And it's important to stay focused on the big picture. Okay. Remember why you started the business and what you hope to achieve in the long run. Okay. And you need to trust yourself. Trust that you have the skills and the knowledge that you need in order to build a successful business. And remember that you don't have to know everything. You can learn as you go. Okay. So I want to tell you 3 key thoughts that you need to adopt when you're starting a business. These are really important. So if you're multitasking, come back to me now. Okay. Here are 3 thoughts that you need to adopt in order to create this unshakable mindset that this is possible for you and that your business can happen. The first one is, I already have value to give right now as I am. Okay. Because a lot of us, we think like, oh, like I just need to be a little bit more experienced, or I just need to get this certification, or I just need to do whatever to start my business. It's not true. Okay. That's your brain tricking you into thinking that you need something that you don't have. And it's not true. Like I said, maybe you need support in order to help you get through the steps. Maybe you need support in order to help you map out a plan and a strategy, but you have everything that you already have value to give right now. Okay. As you are. The second one I want you to adopt, the second key thought that is like super important for you to know when you're starting your business, is people want to buy my offer from me right now. Okay. And there's a lot of reasons why, like there's 3 parts of this, why this is important. Okay. People want to buy my offer. Okay. People want to buy from you. They want to buy from me. Okay. So that's like, that it's like you have something unique to offer, or you have something special that you're offering them. Okay. And right now. Okay. People want to buy right now. They don't want to wait for a year for you to get your stuff together and for you to offer something that's like better than what you have right now. No, they want what you have right now. Okay. And the third thought that I want you to adopt when you're starting your business is, everything is figure outable. And if I stay consistent and committed, my success is inevitable. Okay. This is so important. This is such an important mindset, that you actually believe that if you stay consistent and committed, you will be successful. Okay. It is inevitable. Your success is inevitable if you believe that everything is figure outable and your business can work. And if you stay consistent and committed. Okay. So those are 3 thoughts and of this mind, like get in the right mindset. Okay. The third thing that you need to do Okay. And these are more practical things. This is more like the actual business is probably why you showed up today, is this next piece right here, which is determine your business and marketing strategy. Okay. So I don't have time to go into all of the detail because this is pretty detailed. And this is what I do with my clients, and it takes us 6 months. Okay. But I'm going to give you an outline of the things that you really need to focus on. Okay. So the first thing is identify your niche. Okay. So and I'm not saying this, sometimes people say the niche and then it's like, oh, do you actually need a niche? Do you not need a niche? Like, I'm not here to be here for that argument. I'm only here to say that you need to think about what is the product or service that you want to offer? What are you good at? What do you like to do? What have people paid you for in the past? Okay. So that's you identifying how are you going to serve people? The second thing is to research your market. Okay. This is like making sure that people actually want what you're offering, because it doesn't make sense for you to start this business and then find out later that nobody actually wants what you have to offer. Okay. It's important that you know that people want what you're offering. And a good way to see that is to see, like, are other people doing it and are they getting paid for it? Okay. Determine what makes you unique and how you stand out in the market. The third part of this is decide where are people going to connect with you online. Okay. So for me, it's in my group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas. That is where I connect with people. I also connect with people here in Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs. But my main hub where I serve people and where I help people and where people understand how I can help them is over in my Facebook group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas. Okay. People hang out there, women hang out there so that they can get value, they can learn, they can start like creating the business that they want. And then they can learn how to work with me if they want to take the next step. Okay. So where are people going to connect with you online? Is that going to be Instagram? Is it going to be TikTok? Is it going to you choose one place to send people so that you can connect with you? They can connect with you. They can learn about what you're selling, and you can build their trust. Okay. The next thing is determine your offer and your pricing. Okay. You need to figure out what it is that you're selling and how much are you charging for it. The next thing is to understand the numbers so that you can reach your income goals. Okay. You have to understand, like, what are your expenses and how much income do you need in order to make the profit that you want every month? This is different if you're offering services and if you're offering products. Okay. So you need to figure out how many clients you need or how many products you need to sell every month in order to hit your income goals. Okay. So if you want to if you're starting your business and let's say the first goal that you want to hit is you want to make $5,000 a month in your business. Okay. How much do you need to sell in order to get to that number? Okay. This is a numbers game. Then the last piece here is create a marketing plan. Okay. This is like, you need to figure out how you're going to reach your target market. This is probably the most important part, because if people don't know that you exist and they don't know like how you can help them, they don't know what you're selling, you're not going to make any money. Okay. So you need to know, how are you going to be reaching people in your target audience? This could be organic marketing, paid advertising, content marketing, email marketing, social media marketing. There's a lot of different ways that you can market yourself and your products or your services. Okay. So you need to figure out what is your plan in order to reach people in your audience. Okay. And that doesn't mean that you have to be everywhere. Okay. You don't have to be everywhere. You just need a simple, clear strategy that works for you. Every business is different, and every business works in different ways. Okay. So you need to check in with that strategy and make sure that it's working for you. I would say every 60 to 90 days, and see where can you improve and how can you get better results every month. Okay. This is so important though. You need to know how you get clients. This is probably like the biggest block that I see with people, is like, they don't know how or where to get clients. They have something to offer and it's great, but they don't know how or where to get clients. Okay. This is so important that you have your marketing figured out. Okay. So this is some of the work that we do in my one-on-one coaching program. We create a unique plan for you, for your business, and a plan that's aligned with your core values and that feels good to you. Okay. So if you hate TikTok, you don't have to show up on TikTok. Okay. If you're not into LinkedIn, like, you don't have to be there either. You get to decide you get to do this on your own terms. There's no right or wrong way to do business. So you get to choose how to do it on your own terms, which is also how to create a more sustainable business. Okay. If you are showing up on some platform that you don't even like if you don't even like Instagram, but you're like, oh, I'm going to make myself show up on Instagram every day. Like, that's not going to be long. It's not going to be sustainable, because if you hate it, you're not going to keep doing it. Your brain is going to be like, no, I don't like to do this after a while. Okay. Okay. So that was the third one. The fourth one, and the last one that we're going to talk about today, is to master your time and make your business a priority. Okay. Again, I see a lot of women who struggle with this because they have this side hustle or they want to start this business, but they have other things they have going on. Okay. You have to manage your time so that your business is not just a hobby. It's a real business that makes real money. Okay. You have to take your business seriously. And that means you dedicating specific time. You can be flexible. Okay. I'm flexible. I don't work every day and I don't work all day every day, right? I have 3 kids under 4 years old. And so I know that I don't want to be working all every day. I can't work every day and I don't want to. So I have specific business hours. Okay. I usually work 3 to 4 days a week from usually like 3 to 4 hours a day, 3 to 4 days a week. Okay. Depending on my schedule and my kids and all of the things. Okay. So it's important that you master your time, which means you need to evaluate where is your time going? How are you currently spending your time? Okay. Get honest about where you're currently spending your time. Then get clear on your priorities and get clear on how much time you have to dedicate to your business. Okay. It doesn't matter if you have 1 hour a week or 20 hours a week, you can create the business that you want in the time that you have. Okay. So look at where you're currently spending your time and then get clear on your priorities and how much time that you have to dedicate to your business. How much time are you willing to dedicate to your business? It cannot be 0 hours a week. Okay. It doesn't have to be a lot of hours, but it cannot be no time. Okay. If you don't have any time, if you don't prioritize your business, it's not going to make any real money. Okay. Then you need to set boundaries around your business time and around your non-negotiables. Okay. You have to treat it like it's a real business or it's not going to be a real business and it's not going to make the impact and the money that you want it to make. Okay. Imagine that you're working a corporate job and you were just like, oh, I'm going to show up maybe like once a week and like maybe like whenever I feel like it. Like, no, you're going to get fired from your visit from your job and you're not going to make any money and you're not going to keep that career. Right. So treat your business like it's a real job. Okay. Again, your hours can be flexible and it doesn't have to be 40 hours a week. It doesn't even have to be 20 hours a week, but you have to have dedicated time that you're going to spend on your business. Okay. And what are your non-negotiables? Those things need to be on your calendar. Like, how are you, like, what are the things that need to happen in your business in order to get clients? Okay. It doesn't have to be all the things. You don't have to be color coding everything and making all the spreadsheets and like doing all the procrastinating. You just have to be doing some very simple and strategic things that make money in your business. Okay. And then the last piece of this is you just need to create a schedule that is aligned with your personal and your professional priorities. Okay. You can't just drop all of your personal responsibilities to work on your business. And you can't just like only do all your personal activities and cleaning the house and all the things that you have to do in your real life and not work on your business at all. Okay. This is an ecosystem. We all work together here. So you need to schedule in quality time with your family and the other priorities that you have in your life, self-care for yourself, and also your business non-negotiables. Okay. So this is where you map out your daily or weekly schedule so that you're actually prioritizing the things that matter the most personally and professionally. Okay. And then you put those on the calendar. Okay. We all know how easy it is to just start the day and respond to everything that's going on and get into a routine of reacting versus being intentional with our time. Okay. So I want to challenge you to be intentional with your time and actually figure out where is that time coming from? What time are you going to spend on your business? And what are the things that matter the most that you do in your business? What are the important tasks? Not just the like, I'm going to create a website and like figure out the fonts and play with colors all day. Okay. Those are not the things that make money in your business. Okay. And then finally, you need to take action. You need to actually make this work. Okay. It's not going to work if you learn all these things right now. If you're taking notes and then you don't go do any of these things, you're not going to succeed. Okay. You have to take action. You have to take consistent action. Okay. So let's recap. The first thing, you need to come up with your big vision. Okay. You need to figure out like, why do you want this business? What does it look like? What is going to be your dream business? And like, how does that play into your life? The second thing, get in the right mindset. Okay. So we talked about the 3 key thoughts that you need to adopt when you're starting your business. I already have value to give right now as I am. People want to buy my offer from me right now, and everything is figure outable. And if I stay consistent and committed, my success is inevitable. Okay. Then we talked about determining your business strategy and your marketing strategy. Okay. That looks like you getting clear on what are you offering? Who are you offering it to? Where are you showing up? How are people paying you? Like, and understanding the numbers so that you know how much of your products or services you need to sell in order to hit your goals, and creating a marketing plan. So like determining how you're going to reach your target audience, where are your clients coming from? This is so important that you know where are your clients coming from. Okay. And then the last thing, master your time and make your business a priority. Okay. So, I hope that you found this training valuable. If you have any of your biggest takeaways, I would love to hear those in the comments. If you want more free trainings like this, plus bonus resources to help you grow your business on mindset and time management, marketing, business strategy, and more, come join my group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas. I will drop the link to that in the comments. And then the last thing I want to say is if this resonated with you and if you really are committed to creating a business that you want in the time that you have, and you are ready to show up for yourself and you are committed to investing the time and the money and the energy that it takes in order to create a business and a life that you love, I would love to talk to you on a free time mastery strategy call. So again, this is if you want to get clear on exactly what's been holding you back from starting this business, from growing this business, from creating this successful business that you've been dreaming of, and you want to know how it fits into your life and how this all can come together in a way that feels good to you, I would love to chat with you on a free time mastery strategy call. So I have a few calls available this week and next week. I will drop the link to my calendar in the comments so that you can book a free call. Otherwise, I will see you over in my group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas. I love you, ladies. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful for you, and I will see you soon.